welcome to Pilates. Thanks for joining me for this 1 hour full body Pilates workout. We're going to get started by taking our hands on our rib cage. Find a kneeling position, or if it's more comfortable for you to sit cross-legged. We're going to start with our Pilates breath, a deep inhale through the nose and an exhale through an open, relaxed mouth. As we inhale, we feel the ribs open up and expand. And as we exhale, we feel them knitting back together. And again, inhale, ribs expand. And exhale, ribs together. Inhale. Also, as you exhale, your belly tightens. Inhale, ribs open. Exhale, low belly pressing in. Let's take 3 more breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Place those hands down on your thighs as you inhale. Go ahead and arch the back, lift the chest. And as we exhale, scoop the belly even further and curve the spine. Inhale to lift. And exhale to curve the back, belly in. Deep breath in. And exhale, scoop the belly strongly, curve the back. One more, inhaling. And exhaling. Good, rolling onto your hands and knees. Find a nice tight waist in from the sides, like there's a tight sweatshirt wrapped around your waist, and belly in strongly. Then we'll continue with our arch as we inhale, lifting the chest. And exhale, curve the spine and scoop the belly in strongly. And again, inhale to arch. And exhale to curve. And again, inhaling. And exhale, we'll hold it here. Try to look down at the belly button. Every breath, you feel the ribs expanding on your inhale. You feel the belly tightening on your exhale. And then go ahead and tuck the toes and just lift the knees and let them hover off the mat. Keeping that curved spine and your scooped belly. And keep the breath going. And as we inhale, drop the knees down. Arch the back one more time to lift the chest. And exhale to find a neutral spine. And then we're going to lift opposite arm and leg out away from our body. Then we'll inhale to lift to a nice straight line. And then as we exhale, elbow towards knee, and again, curving the spine and scooping the belly. Inhale to expand. And then exhale, elbow towards knee and curve the back. Inhale to reach, making sure our back doesn't arch. And exhale to curve. Inhale, reaching. Waist is nice and strong. And exhale, curve, and hold it right here again. Looking towards the belly button. Focusing on the breath. And on maintaining tight low abs. One more breath here. And then lower the hand. Tuck the toes. And again, just hover the knee off the mat. Keep the breath going. And then we're going to lift and straighten the legs to a 3-leg downward dog. We're going to keep our toes pointing towards the ground of our lifted leg. And then go ahead and bend your standing leg, just slightly holding it there. Keep that breath going. And then we're going to take 8 small pulses of our top leg back of the heel to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and then straighten your bottom leg and then lower your top leg down to meet it. We're in a downward facing dog. Try to press those heels down towards the mat. Take a nice deep breath. And then go ahead and lower the knees back to all fours. Find that nice tight waist again. And then release your opposite arm and leg out. Inhale to lift into a nice straight line. And then exhale to curve. Inhale, open. And then exhale, elbow towards knee and scoop the belly in. Inhale, reach out. And exhale. Last one, inhaling tight waist. And exhale to hold. Look down at that belly button. Trying to keep our breath moving through the rib cage. And then lower your hand, tuck your toes, and hover the knee. Keep breathing. And then on your next inhale, straighten the bottom leg. Lift the top leg, toes pointing towards the mat. And then bend your standing leg slightly and coming into some heel pulsing up for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep those toes pointing towards the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Good, and then lift everything and straighten. And then slowly bring your top foot down to find downward facing dog. Tailbone is lifting to the sky, heels are reaching towards the mat. And then we'll inhale to lift the heels, exhale to roll through the spine to find plank pose. And hold it there. And then bending the knees, rocking the hips back and lifting them back to downward facing dog. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, try to roll through the spine to find plank pose again. Hold here for about a breath. Your next inhale, bend those legs. Lift the hips to downward dog. And again, inhale, heels lift. Exhale, plank. Hold for a breath. Bend the knees. Hips lift to downward facing dog. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, roll the plank and we'll hold it there. Trying to lift the belly towards the spine. And also in between the shoulder blades, the center of your back, try to lifting towards the sky. Lifting one hand up, lifting our elbow towards the ceiling, back of our hand towards our shoulder, and then exhale, press it down. Other side, inhale, lift that elbow, and exhale, pressing it down. Inhale, lift, try to keep your belly button facing your mat, and exhale down. Trying for as minimal movement in the body here as possible, but it's hard. We'll do 4 more, inhaling, and exhale. Inhale, elbow lift, exhale, press it down. Last 2, inhale, and exhale, breathing in, and breathing out. Moving on to our legs, just lift one leg slightly in line with the hip, and then exhale, lower. Inhale, other leg, and exhale. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Breathing in, and breathing out. Checking with those low abs. Inhale, and exhale. 3, and down. 2, Exhale, lift the hips by using your low abs to downward dog. Take a few breaths here, or go ahead and rest your knees down and find child's pose. We'll stay here about 3 more breaths. If you're in child pose, lift your hips back to the sky, and then we'll tiptoe our feet up to meet our hands at the top of our mat, and we'll dangle over our legs. Legs can be glued together, or they could be wide apart, shoulder width, hip width, or even wider if that feels comfortable. And as we're breathing, try to keep the belly scooping in. And then go ahead and bend the legs and sit your hips down to the mat. And plant those feet straight out in front of you. Go ahead and inhale to lift to a nice flat spine. Exhale, scoop the belly, curve the back. Hold it right there, release the hands. And then roll yourself back so your fingertips are floating over your knees. Hold it there, scoop that belly in. And lift one arm up all the way by the ear, and exhale to lower. Inhale, other side, and exhale. Inhale to lift, and exhale to lower. We're just trying to keep that belly pressing into the spine, and exhale. Good. Go ahead and open those arms up wider than the knees, and then we'll lift one knee up slightly, and exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. A good place to focus is down at the belly button. So just keep reminding yourself to keep those low abs engaged. And exhale. Good. Inhale. Tuck the chin to the chest and roll through the spine, grabbing in front of the knees and lift to a flat back. And exhale, curve the spine. And then again, roll it down until your fingertips are floating above your knees. We'll repeat the same sequence. One arm lifting and lowering. Inhale and exhale. Check in with that low belly. And exhale, breathing in. And out, open the arms. One leg lifts and lowers. Inhale and exhale. 2 and down and 1. And down, tuck the chin, roll through, grab below the knees, inhale to lift to a nice flat back and lifted chest. And then exhale, scoop the belly, and go ahead and slowly roll down so you're lying on your back, controlling your descent to the floor. Good, inhale, let the arms rest on your mat up by your ears, and then bend the legs to tabletop position. We're going to come into our hundreds, but before we start, we're going to glue our low back down to the mat, trying to keep our belly pressing into our spine as we work here. Let's go ahead and straighten our legs to the sky, and today we're going to flex our toes and then turn them out into a Pilates V, so backs of the heels are together, toes are open, and go ahead and lower those legs about 45 degrees from the mat. Inhale to lift up, and then pump those arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, out, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, exhale, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, exhale, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and take the legs to the sky, try to resist stress, pulling the knees into the chest, still working our abs here, still keeping the low back pressing down, and then go ahead and glue the feet together so we're back to parallel legs. Take the arms up, parallel to the feet. Take a deep inhale, breath. As we exhale, lower the hands towards the hips, and then slide the ribs towards the hips. Inhale to lower, keeping the low abs turned on. And exhale to lift. And inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. And deep breath in. And deep breath out. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Lower down. Take a deep in-breath. We're going to take 8 counts to lower our arms and legs away from us towards the ground. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and let them lay on the ground on 1. Good. Take a nice full body stretch and keep those toes pointing to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, coming into our roll-ups. Hands float to the sky, and then we lift our head, shoulders, peeling our spine off the mat. And then we're going to reach towards our toes, keeping our belly pressing back, fingers reaching forward, and then we're going to let our hands float down and graze the mat. And then our next exhale, we roll it down. Nice and slow and controlled. We inhale to lift the arms and try to keep our belly nice and tight. And we exhale to roll up. Again, trying to keep our belly pressing into the spine. It's obviously difficult. Reaching over the feet with the scoop belly, hands gently graze the mat. And your exhale rolls you back down. Like we're moving in slow motion. Moving through water. Press the belly down as the arms lift on your inhale. Keep it there as we exhale. Trying for fluid movements in most everything that we do. Rolling it back down. This will be our last one. Inhaling. And exhale to roll up. Reaching over those toes, keeping the belly scooping in. Hands graze the floor. And then this time, on our way back, we're going to stop about halfway. And hold it right there. Try to press that belly into the spine. Then press the palms of the hands together, and then we'll open them all the way out in line with the shoulders. And then press them together. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Release those hands. On your next exhale, roll yourself down to the mat. Good, and then bend those legs so that feet are flat on the floor. Press the low spine down to the mat. Reach your hands by your hips. Take one leg to the sky, and we're going to do 4 strong kicks. Inhale to lower, a strong exhale to lift. You can do this with a bent bottom leg, or if you're feeling flexible in the legs, go ahead and straighten that leg out, up to you. So here we go. Inhale to lower, exhale, kick. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good, hold that leg up. Now we're going to come into circles. So inhale, lower, exhale, open to the side and lift, and try to keep those hips flat. Inhale, exhale, circle. Inhale, exhale, one more. Exhale, reverse the circle, open, down and lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one here. Good. Let the legs pass each other in the air, lifting our other leg to the sky. So starting with our kicks, we inhale, lower, exhale, strongly lift. Inhale, strong exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, And exhale, coming in circles. Inhale, lower, exhale, circle and lift. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Try to keep the pelvis still and the belly engaged. Reverse the circle, out, down, and up. And out, down, and up. 3. Last one, 4. Good, go ahead and take both legs to the sky. And then bend the legs to 90-degree angles and take the arms out to a T. Engage the low abs and then drop the knees over to one side, letting the opposite hip lift off the ground. And then as you exhale, use your abdominals to lift your knees to the sky. Try not to use those arms. Inhale, lower to the other side. Exhale, use that belly to lift the knees. And one more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We have one more to each side. Go ahead and straighten the legs if you want to, or go ahead and keep them bent. Inhale to lower. And exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. And exhale to lift. Again, reach your hands up so the arms and legs are parallel. Go ahead and flex those toes. And then 8 counts to open to the mat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep inhale breath. As you exhale, go ahead and roll up. Reaching over the toes. Letting the hands graze the mat. And then go ahead and roll up to a nice flat back. And then we'll bend the knees into our chest. We're going to come into rolling like a ball. So depending how your back is feeling today, you can take the knees wide. Always grab behind the thighs, or you can close the knees and make your ball a little bit tighter. Go ahead and look down at the belly. And we try to keep this position as we're rolling, not using the momentum of our legs to roll back and up. Take an inhale and a deep exhale. Engage the abs. Our next inhale, we rock back only to the shoulders, and our exhale, we roll up. So make sure that the neck is not coming anywhere near the floor or the head. Inhale to rock back, and exhale to rock up. Keeping that scooped belly and curved spine. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back, exhale up. Inhale, exhale, back and up. We'll do 2 more, getting a nice massage on the spine and engaging those low abs. Good, go ahead and take the legs out. We're going to take them a little wider than our mat. Toes reach into the sky, coming into a spinal stretch with a bit of a wide legs today. So inhale here. As we exhale, drop the chin to the chest and dive those hands forward. Let the fingers graze the mat again on your inhale. And then exhale, roll up and keep those legs engaged, toes to the sky. And rolling down. And inhale to roll up. Exhale to roll down. Press the belly back, fingers forward. And roll it up. Last one. And lift. Good, glue those legs back together again. And again, bend the legs into the chest. Go ahead and grab only the right knee into your chest and see if you can extend that left leg out. Again, keeping this belly in a curved shape of the back. We're going to come into single leg stretch after we slowly roll down to the mat with control. So single leg stretch. We do exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Look down at the belly button to keep that belly in, or mid-thigh is also a good place to look. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. 2, and 1. Don't drop that chest if you can. Take your knees into the chest, knees wide, grab behind the thighs or the knees. See if you can slowly roll yourself up. Still balancing on our sits bones, and this time we'll go ahead and grab the left leg. Reach the right leg out away from you. Coming into another set of single leg stretch after we slowly roll down to our backs. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. 4, 3. See if you can lift your shoulders a little higher up off the mat. And 1. Good, again, knees wide, toes together, and slowly roll it up. Balancing on our sits bones. If possible, we still have that curved spine. And then go ahead and stretch the legs out away from us. We're going to come into another set of spinal stretch, but this time, go ahead and open those legs as wide as you can, whatever feels comfortable. Hopefully a little wider than before. Take an inhale breath, and the exact same thing, dropping the chin to the chest, rolling through the spine to reach it forward. Fingers graze the mat, and then we slowly roll it back up, stacking those shoulders right over the hips. Exhale down. And inhale, roll up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale. And inhale. And then bring those legs back together in the center. Take an inhale breath here. Exhale, curve the spine and roll down to your back. Good, and now we're going to come into double leg stretch. So knees towards the chest. Go ahead and lift your head and chest up off the mat. And as we inhale, we open our arms and legs away from us. And exhale, press it back in. Lift the chest a little higher. Inhale, open. And exhale, bring it in. Inhale. And exhale. Keep that belly or back pressing down to the ground. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and rest the head on the floor. Take the right leg to the sky and the left leg reaching out, coming into scissors. Lift the head and chest. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Again, look down at the belly button. Try to flatten the belly down to the mat. Keeping it turned on. 2 more. Last one. Good, knees into the chest. Go ahead and lower it down. We're coming into another set of our double leg stretch and then into scissors, but we'll do half the reps this time. So inhale, lift the head and chest. And take deep exhale, press the belly in. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Inhale, long body. And exhale, close. And right into scissors for 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Good, legs to the sky, hands behind the head, and rest the upper body down to the mat. And then like we did with our hundreds, we're going to flex the feet and open the toes away from us into a Pilates V. Coming into leg lifts and lowers, press that belly down, low back glute. We lower, 2, 3, 4, and lift. 2, 3, 4. Inhale to lower. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. Inhale down. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lift. 2, 3, 4. Last one, lowering. and lift. Good, go ahead and bend those legs. And then roll onto either side. So reaching our body nice and long, a nice straight line. Coming into a little oblique work here. Go ahead and inhale to lift the upper body only off the mat and lower. Moving on to our legs, lifting off the mat and lowering. Inhale, upper body lifts and lowers and lower body and down. Now everything lifting up and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And lift and lower. This time we're going to hold it up and go a little higher for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, go ahead and lower it down. Go ahead and roll to your stomach. Hands right underneath your shoulders. And then take the legs about mat width. Rest the forehead on the ground. So before we start, engage the low abs. Squeeze the butt and the legs by lifting the knees off of the floor. Shoulders are pressing down the back, and we just inhale to peel ourselves up. And exhale, lowering yourself down 1 inch at a time. Inhale, the top of our head starts to lift. There's no weight on our hands. And then we exhale, lowering down. And our forehead's the last thing to lower. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. We'll do one more. Inhale, lift. Make sure those legs are straight and strong. And exhale to lower. You can go ahead and just roll to the other side. I'm just going to turn around. Finding that long, straight body, resting your head in your hand, or in your shoulder, sorry. Okay, here we go. Lifting only the upper body, up and down, and just the lower body, lift and lower. Inhale, upper body, and lower body, and down. We lift everything up and down. Tighten the belly, lift and lower. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Lift and hold a little higher for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good, and again, roll over to your stomach. Again, you can take those legs as wide as your mat, or if you're feeling really good in your low back, nice and flexible, go ahead and glue the legs together, hands back under the shoulders. See if you can lift your knees off your mat, elongate the spine. Inhale to peel ourselves up. This time we're going to hold up there, turn your head to one side, and find a half a head roll, chin to chest, looking towards the other side and finding center. And exhale to lower yourself down. Inhale, peel yourself up, top of the head starts. Look towards the other side, chin to chest. And other side, center, and lower. Inhale, rolling up. Looking to your first side. Find your half head roll, trying to keep the chest lifted. And exhale to lower. Check in with those low abs, make sure they're still nice and strong. Inhale to lift. Exhale, look to your second side, rolling around. And inhale and exhale. Good. And again, if you have a nice flexible back, no back pain, leave your hands right on your shoulders. Otherwise, find cactus arms, so 90-degree angles. Again, engage the abs, protecting the spine with a strong belly. We inhale to peel ourselves up, taking weight into our hands at the last second, extending the arms and lifting the chest with a long neck, and then exhale, lowering down nice and slow. Inhale, roll it up. Don't use the weight on your hands until you have to. Straightening the arms. And exhale to lower. Inhale, peeling the body up. And exhale, rolling the body down. Last time, inhale, roll up. We're gonna wait up there for one breath. Hold on an inhale. Make sure you have a nice long neck on your exhale. Hold for your inhale. And exhale, lowering down 1 centimeter at a time. Good, take your hands under your shoulders, glue those legs together if they're not already there. Lift up into an assisted plank and then let the hips rock back to child's pose. Scoop that belly in, rest the forehead down. Take one more breath. Good, and then come on up to your knees and let those legs swing in front of you, back into a seated position. Good, find our legs straight, and hands out in front of us. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, scoop the belly, and then roll it down. We're going to reach the arms back behind the ears and let them rest there on the floor. Engage the low abs, and we're going to lift our legs to the sky. Legs are still hip width. Then take the backs of the heels together. And then coming into Peter Pan leg. So bend the arms, hands under the waist. Peter Pan leg, one bent leg and one straight leg. Take an inhale here. As we exhale, press the feet away from us, lift the chest, and then bending to the other side. Inhaling. And exhale as we extend the legs, lift the chest. Inhale. You can always keep the chest on the ground as you extend those legs. If you're having any trouble keeping that low back down, that's a good option. Inhale, bend. And exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. And exhale, straighten. Good, take your legs back to the sky. Let the hands meet them, parallel legs. And again, we'll lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, breath. Exhale, we roll up back into our spinal stretch. And go ahead and unroll the spine, shoulders right over hips, and we're going to come into saw. So reach those arms out to a T, and then twisting to one side on an inhale. As we exhale, we lean forward and reach on the outside of the opposite foot. And inhale to twist all the way to the other side. And exhale, reach forward, maybe look all the way at your backhand. Inhale, twisting to the other side, stack those ears all the way over the shoulders. And exhale, twist. Inhaling up. And exhale to twist. Inhale. Exhale, make sure the legs are staying engaged. Last one, breathing in. And breathing out. Good, coming up to the center, inhale, breath. Exhale, scoop the belly, again rolling down to the mat. When we get there, we'll let the arms again rest above the head on the mat. Glue the low back as the legs lift to the sky. Glue those legs together, take the hands behind the head, and now coming into froggy legs. So backs of the heels together, knees open into a diamond. Glue the low back down and extend the legs on an inhale and exhale, bend. If you want to add a chest lift as your legs extend, and then arrest it down as they bend. Deep breath in, squeeze the belly, and exhale, bend those knees. Inhale, reach, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Good, last one, inhaling, and exhale. Keep the legs in your froggy position and go ahead and lift the head and chest off the mat. And then squeeze the heels together like there's a squishy ball between your heels, and squeeze there for 8, 7, 6, 5. Press the belly down. 3, 2, 1. Lower the head. Keep that low back glued to the ground. Exhale, lift it back up. And again, squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the head. Exhale, lift. Squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Open those elbows nice and wide. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Rest the knees into the chest. And then plant the feet on the floor, knees to the sky. Hands resting down by your side. We're going to peel our spine off the floor. So inhale to tuck that tailbone, lifting tailbone, low back, mid back, up to the shoulders. We have a nice long neck. Then exhale, rolling it down. Our tailbone is the last thing to lay down to the mat. Inhale, rolling it up, scooping the belly. And rolling down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, tuck the tailbone, slowly lifting. And exhale, rolling down. Good, hold it there and then glue the feet together, feet and knees. Re-engage those abs and lift up in one piece. Hips are to the sky. Take one leg up to the sky as well. And then we lower it down, inhaling, tap the heel, and exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, and exhale, lift. Inhale, down, and exhale, up. Last one. If this is sensitive on the back, you only have to lower as far as you want to. Good, replace the foot. Keep the hips lifting, other leg to the sky. Inhale, lower, tap the heel, and exhale, lift. Inhale, down, and up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And inhale, exhale. Good, replace the foot. Back to our first side. Lift the leg, and then we pulse the hips a little higher for 8, 7, 6, 5. Try to straighten the top leg. 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Onto your other side. Squeeze the belly and lift. 2, 3, 4. You have a nice long neck on the ground. Shoulders down. 7, 8. Lower it down. Here's our last thing in the sequence. Lift the leg, and we take it across the body and open it away. And across. And open. Try to keep your stabilizing leg, keep that knee from moving back and forth. And across. And open. Good, foot down, second side. Leg cross the body. Leg open, and across, and open. Keep the standing knee strong and stable. Open, last one. Inhale, exhale, and lower, and then slowly roll down. Go ahead and step the feet away from you so we just have a soft bend in the knees. Inhale, the arms above the head, press the belly down, and exhale to roll up with our bent legs. Good, when you come on up, go ahead and stretch those legs out and we'll come into spinal twist, so open those arms. Take an inhale breath. Twist to one side. We exhale, exhale, inhale to center. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale, shoulders over hips. Exhale, exhale, inhale. 4, breathe in. Exhale, exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Good, lower it down. Then go ahead and make your way onto either side. And then we're gonna stay lifted up on our elbow here, nice and strong, keeping our bottom leg bent and extending the top leg. So lift the chest, engage the abs, flex that bottom foot. So it's in line with our hip and shoulder. We're in a nice straight line. Lift the leg up in line with the hip and then lift it higher for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that height and take it one step forward so it's about in line with the calf. And lift, 2, 3, 4. If this is uncomfortable, you can always go ahead and lay your whole body down on the mat. And 1. Now bring it forward so my knees are in line with each other. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that height and kick the leg as far forward as you can, and then point it and swing it as far back as you can. Forward, inhale back. Exhale forward, inhale back. 4, and back. And 3, tighten the belly, and back. Lift yourself out of the floor with that elbow, and back. And 1, and back. Good, go ahead and extend the legs. Go ahead and lie yourself down, head in the hand, and then bend the top leg, plant the foot, grab around the ankle and open that knee away from you, or you can always just bend the leg. Whatever feels good. Actively open that knee away, flex the bottom foot, and lift for 8, 7, 6, tighten the belly, 5, 4, as high as you can, 3, 2, and 1, and circle either direction, 8, 7, 6, keep the low abs turned on, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and then go ahead and stretch out that top leg. So our hips and shoulders are lined up and our feet are slightly in front. And then release the top leg up and coming to large leg lifts. Keep those hips stacked though as we lift the leg. 1, and down. 2, and down. Don't let this hip roll back as you lift the leg. Keep it right where it is. And up, and down. And up, and down. 2 more. Lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Take the leg back and grand rond de jambe, large leg circles, forward, and up, and back. And forward, up, and back. 3, and 4. Good, swing the leg forward to reverse our direction, back and around and down. Back and around and down. 2, and 1. And finishing with bicycles, so swing the leg back, bend it through, and flex it back. And bend, and flex, Bend and flex. Inhale and exhale and reverse. Bring it forward. Bend it on the way back. 2. Check in with that belly. 3. And down. And 1. And down. Good, legs together, and go ahead and roll onto your stomach. And then press up onto your hands and knees. That same working leg, go ahead and open it out away from the body. And we're going to lift that leg up and down. And lift and lower. 3, 4, 4 more. 5, 6, strong in the waist. 7 and 8. Good, bring it back and then tuck the toes, heel to the sky, toes towards the mat, engage those abs and lift. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Good, come onto the forearms, lift the chest, and 1 and 2, 3, hold it up on the 4th one, and lift a little higher for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Find yourself in a forearm plank, and hold strongly for 3 breaths. Gently lower yourself down to your stomach. Rest your forehead in your hands. Legs are mat width. And then we'll lift the legs up and heel clicks for 4 and open. 3, 2, 1 and lower. And 1 more set. Lift the legs. Heels together for 1 and open. 2. Keep the belly strong, and 4. Good, lower it down. Take a nice deep breath as you make your way to your other side. So we're going to start up on our elbow. Elbows in line with hips. Feet is also in line with hips. Extend that bottom leg out. Lift yourself out of the ground. Flex the foot. It's hip height, and we go higher for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it forward. It's in line with the calf. 8, 7, try to keep the chest lifting. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And knees in line with each other. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, breathing, 2, and 1. Good, and then we swing the leg back on the inhale, and exhale, bring it forward. Try to keep the height in the leg. Inhale back, and exhale forward. Breathing in, and breathing out. Inhale, and exhale, check in with the belly. It's still nice and tight. And flex the foot. Point. And flex. 2. And flex. 1. And down. Then down. Alright, go ahead and lay down. Nice long body. Rest the head in the hand. And you can bend that knee, plant the foot with the ankle is the other option, hand wrapped around the ankle, and we lift forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, If you have that planted foot, make sure you're actively opening your knee away from your body. And 1. And find circles as large as you can make them. 2, 3, try to keep the belly nice and tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good, stretching out that top leg, so hips and shoulders in line, feet a little further forward, lifting the top leg, Grand Bama. We lift it up and down. Now check in with those hips, keep it right there as you lift your leg up and down, and up and down. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Good. Swing the leg back slightly into grand rond de jambe, big circles around. Front, lift, and take it to the back. Tighten the belly. Keep the chest lifted, the neck nice and long, as best as you can. So sweep the foot forward to reverse our large leg circle. Back and up and down. Back, up and down. Last one. Up and down. Swing it back and come into bicycle. Bending it through and straightening it down. Pointing the foot and flexing the foot. Point, keep the belly nice and tight. At least that's our goal. I know sometimes it's easy to forget. There's so many things to think about. And back, keeping our breath going. Did I say reverse? I started reverse, but I don't think I said reverse. Sorry, so reversing. It's our last one. Good, and then go ahead, roll onto your stomach. And lifting up onto hands and knees, and we take the working leg out to the side. And we lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, breathing, and 1. Good. Swing that leg behind you. Tuck the toes, back of the heel to the sky, up and down. Don't arch the back as you lift the leg. 2 and 1. Down to our forearms. Keep that spine long, the chest lifting, and lift the leg and lower. 2. Keep the toes pointing towards the floor. Good, and we hold it up and lift a little higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the foot down, and we're in forearm plank for a few breaths. Holding it there, find your breath. One more breath. And then lower it down. Press the forehead in your stacked hands. This time put your other hand on top. Legs about as wide as the mat. And then we lift the legs and we squeeze together and open. 3, tighten the belly. 2 and 1. Good, lower the legs. One more set, lifting. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Place the hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes. We're going to lift up into plank. Good, and rock the shoulders forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards. 2 and 1. Bending the knees, tap the ground and lift. And tap and lift, 2, and 1. And back to rocking the shoulders forwards and backwards, 3, 2, 1, and legs bend, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, go ahead and bend the knees and adjust yourself. So again, you're in a seated position. Go ahead and bend those legs, scoop the belly nice and tight. Coming into a little working teaser to finish off here before we come into our Pilates push-ups. So maybe the knees are going to stay bent. It's a great place to stay. Or if you're feeling nice and strong, go ahead and straighten out those legs. Wherever we are, we're going to go ahead and release the arms. Lowering one leg down. If it's bent, you just straighten it out. And then bend it back in or lift it back up. Other side, lowering that leg and lifting it back up. Inhaling and exhale. Try to keep the belly pressing in. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Hold it and lower yourself with control all the way down. Take a nice deep breath in and roll over onto your stomach. Coming in to our Pilates push-ups. Tuck the toes, hand under shoulders, lift into plank, lift the hips to downward facing dog. Take a nice stretch there. And walk the hands in to meet the feet. And then I'm going to exhale, scoop the belly and roll up through the spine. Inhale to lift the arms. Exhale, fingertips lead the way we roll down. And then walk it out. Try to make it in 3 steps to plank pose. And we're going to take 3 push-ups a day. Inhale, exhale, lift. You can always just hold your plank. Or just try 1 slow push-up. And exhale. Use your abdominals to lift your hips to downward dog. Walk the hands in. Try to make it to your feet in 3 steps. Your next exhale, scoop the belly and roll up. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Exhale, scoop the belly and roll it down. Start with your other hand, walk it out. And finding either 3 push-ups or hold your plank, whatever you want to do. Breathing, and use those abs to lift the hips to the sky. Walk the hands in, 3, 2, 1, exhale, roll up. This will be our last rep here, inhaling, and exhale, roll down, and then walk it out. Finish strongly, whatever you choose to do. We want to work with good technique as best as we can instead of doing a bunch of push-ups with bad technique. Doing one the correct way will be way more beneficial. Exhale, roll up, and then inhale to lift the arms, and exhale to lower to finish. Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed your workout and that